So I think we're about almost 2 weeks from the beginning of the final shape. I think in the last video I made, I talked about how the Pathfinder was one of the new things that they introduced with the new expansion. And it's supposed to be like some new way to get pinnacle gear instead of just completing the classic old 8 bounty, you know, thing that we had before. I was on Reddit earlier today. That was probably my first mistake. And while scrolling through Reddit, I went on the Destiny forums, you know, because I want to see what new stuff is out. I want to see what everybody's talking about. You know, maybe some new like strats to like some builds or something. And it was the complete opposite. In fact, it was actually people complaining about the new Pathfinder, I guess you could say, bounty system. So personally, I like the Pathfinder system, but apparently a lot of people do not like the Pathfinder system. I think a very like common argument that people were using was that it forces them to play different activities that they don't want to play. And I'm gonna be honest, yeah, that is a negative, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. Like, I've told you guys, I've actually demonstrated it for you. Like, sure, there's a lot of challenges, but you could literally get the pinnacle gear in like 1 run of Vanguard, maybe 2 at the most. Given I might have been just really lucky when it came to the challenges, but bro, I'm letting you know right now, you don't need to do a lot to get all of those challenges done. Like, if you really tried, like if you really wanted to, you could probably finish all of those challenges in a maximum of 3 games, because that's how easy it is. You know, as a matter of fact, let me show you right now. So here we're looking at my Pathfinder. I'm letting you know right now, I literally finished this in 2 matches. I got 50 sidearm kills, 10 grenade kills. I already killed 100 targets doing half of this and like another 10 from this. So that's already 60 kills. Boom. I did my sniper kills. That leaves me with 10 more to go because it leaves us with 90. Then 10 melee kills. Boom. I have my 100 and I have my challenges done. And then what do I have to do? Oh, well, you know what? Okay, maybe this one I had to do a lot more than 1 or 2, but I didn't even notice because I was farming earlier this week and I didn't get to reset it. So I was trying to farm Ascendant Shards on the Master Vanguard mission. But still, like, if it's not one of those challenges, given I think the first time before I reset my Vanguard Pathfinder or the Ritual Activity Pathfinder, I actually did, like, I got a lot of challenges done in a short amount of time. Given they probably do get harder as you go on, like with resetting, but I wouldn't know yet. So I'm only going to comment on what I know. Now, I seen this other argument where this guy was saying that he has basically anxiety from PvP. I can't relate at all. Not that I like the PvP from this game, but to say that I have, you know, like anxiety, I don't know. I just can't relate to it. Maybe I'm a little out of touch than the normal, but I just don't understand. I don't know. I don't really get PvP. Like, honestly, I almost wanted to search up the guy's profile on like maybe I don't know, on Destiny 2, see his like commendations, his activity record and shit like that. Just to see like how much has anxiety affected him to the point where he doesn't play any Crucible, right? So we're leaving Crucible out the question, right? So it's just Vanguard and Gambit. Let's say he's a hardcore Vanguard player, because let's be honest, who is a hardcore Gambit player? That would be me. So let's say this, right? It only introduces Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit. So he doesn't want to play Gambit. I mean, he doesn't want to play Crucible. So boom. There he goes. First of all, we go to the challenges. Yeah, there are some Crucible like bounties. Barely, bro. 4 of them. All of these you can do in the Vanguard. Like, look at this. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, where's Vanguard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, what's the issue? And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 challenges that you can do without any specific activity. Like, you could just straight up just get those. I understand people might get bored of Vanguard missions, which is fine, but don't complain about it. Don't complain about it if you don't even want to touch the other activities, because at the end of the day, you're not being forced to play these other activities. First of all, no Gambit players exist. There's probably about like 6 people on that playlist. That's why they haven't added a new map in forever. Don't make it Destiny's fault that you don't like the Pathfinder, because I'm gonna be honest, the Pathfinder is good. Even the Ritual one, I'm gonna be honest, the Pale Heart one, I think it's amazing. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite things to participate in, you know, contribute to when I am in the Pale Heart. It keeps me busy while I'm doing those overthrows. So, but I do think, you know, maybe the ritual one might need work, but I don't think it's bad to a point where you need to complain about it. It's all right. I'll say that. It's definitely better than the 8 bounty system they had before. I did not like that at all. Dude, you know how long that thing used to take me? Because not only did I have to literally play maybe 3 games, 2 games at the least of each and every activity just to make sure my bounties were done, but God forbid I got like, I don't know, let's say Void, Weakness, and Suppression in Crucible. Buddy, I'm not finishing that. And even like with Weakness and Suppression in Gambit, out of all things where they literally just spawn ads out of the wazoo, like even that took me like 2 games at the least. For some reason, I don't know why. I think that challenge was bugged for me like every time. I think we do need another way of obtaining Pinnacle or like a better gear than just doing 3, 6, and then 9 matches per ritual activity. I know it's not per, but you know, you still have to play 3 of every. I guess you can play 3 of every ritual activity. You don't have to. You can play like 9 straight Vanguard, 9 straight Gambit, or anything else. But like nobody wants to do that. Oh yeah, so you guys know how I had my own little like checklist for Warframe on things, you know, that I had to do, and the Kuva weapon progress like Excel spreadsheet that I had also. I don't think you guys, or at least the new people, know it. My checklist didn't start on Warframe. It actually started on this game, Destiny 2. And if you guys thought that my Excel spreadsheet for Warframe was bad, you guys need to take a look at this one, because it's gonna make the other one look like nothing compared to this. So what I have here is just a simple, you know, crafting chart from majority of the activities that you can get weapons to craft from. I don't have everything, but I think I'm missing like maybe 1 or 2 seasons, maybe like 1 or 2 activities that I could craft weapons from. As you can see here, some of it is a little out of whack. Let me merge that. You see a lot of green and a lot of red. I have my own little system here that I use. So as we can see here, I have a lot of progress done. I don't want to craft every weapon available that I could. It's more of like having options for when there's certain surges available for when I do my master raids and stuff like that. I think I talked about this for my master Root of Nightmares, where I needed a sidearm because it was a sidearm for barriers, and I needed a solar shoddy. So I ended up using empirical evidence from the Witch Queen crafting, and then I actually ended up using a season of the Seraph weapon, which was the Icalo shotgun. I used that. Oh man, it was so good, bro. Oh, as a matter of fact, I just got a new red border right now, and it's a Pinnacle gear. Sightline survey, say less. All right, where is it? Where is the new one I just got? I'm not gonna lie, that sightline survey is really good hand cannon. That shit, it feels very comfortable. Yeah, this is my list. I have a lot of shit here. I wanted to get every weapon at first when I first made this list, but I realized it's very unlikely of me to do, considering some of them are literally just the same exact weapon, just reskinned. So honestly, I'm just going with whatever feels the best to use. Usually it's more of the more newer weapons, such as the ones coming from this season, well, episode I should say. The Root of Nightmare weapons are really good, like 1 or 2 of the Throne World weapons. I think the sidearm's really good. Maybe the AR, because it's a pretty good AR arc weapon. But other than that, I mean, I don't know, maybe this is some sort of form of early autism. I mean, this is just so organized. Even the list on the right says finished but not masterwork, which means I have level 17 on all my crafted weapons that I have here. I just don't have the Ascendant Alloys, I think they are, to actually put masterwork the perks on them. But yeah, that's my list. Nothing too crazy, you know, just a little organization that I had to do. But other than that, that's all I had to really talk about today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the new Pathfinder. I like it, but you let me know what you think. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.